We got 8 inches of snow yesterday. Yeah, I should have filmed yesterday while it was snowing, but I didn't. Yeah, I know for some of you people in the northern climates this may not seem like a whole lot, but for around here, 8 inches is a lot. This is the most we've had in about 10 years. We got a 14-incher about 10 years or so ago. Oh well, I didn't need to go anywhere anyway. Yep, even though it's front wheel drive, the old van just doesn't go all that well in 8 inches of snow. Here's where I drove out of. It's hard to get any sense of perspective. But anyhow, this is a lot of snow. Right here is where somebody ran into my van here the other day. I was in a parking lot. I was parked, you know, in a legal parking place behind somebody. They came out of the bank, threw it in reverse without even looking, and I think he was sort of mad or something to start with. That's why I think they made him mad inside the bank or something. Anyway, I think he was trying to scratch rubber or something in the parking lot on his way out, and this is a result of being mad. That's already had an estimate on it, and that came to $1,950. Luckily, he had insurance. So there you go. The fender will have to be replaced, and the bumper needs a little work. They're actually going to replace the wheel. It's just got a few scuff marks there, and the door needs a little working on. As you can see, you can, you know, it pushed in the fender a little there and pulled out the door. You can see the seam there. Like on the other side, you can see, you know, how nice and tight the seam is here. And it's not exactly tight right there. But anyway, yeah. I knew I needed to clean off the canopy out here at the fish pond. All it ever makes it is 3 summers. And this past summer was the 3rd summer. It, you know, it gets brittle and oxidizes. So this snow, even though I tried to keep it cleaned off, yeah, it pretty much did it in. You have to keep it cleaned off to keep the so much weight from bending your poles out there. And well, the poles didn't bend anyway, so I was out here with my tools scraping it off, and it just gave way right when I was scraping it off. Needed to video that. Now this part here that's against the house, I just leaned it down. See, it's attached right there and attached to the poles of the canopy, and I just let it down so it's easy to deal with. But this here, I'm going to start taking it down in the winter time. We're going to start having 8-inch snows. See, I scraped it. I was on my 3rd scraping of it when it just sort of collapsed. And when one panel of it collapsed, and after that I just went and cut the rest of it basically. You know, beat on it a little and cut it a little to get the snow off of it so the poles wouldn't bend. But yep, there you go. There's the old fish pond to go on. It's got some chunks of ice in there. There's some fishies down there. Fishies. And by the way, right here is the contraption I use to clean the snow off of this canopy, and actually does a pretty good job, except it'll wear you out. And looks like yeah, the little rubber part there came loose from it. I didn't know that till just now, but it's in several sections. See, right here you twist it and then it extends on out, and this thing here will extend out probably, I'm not sure, 12 to 14 feet I guess it'll extend on out there. And it does a good job, except it's the pits to even have to use something like this. Like I say, next year I'll be, well, when this canopy is replaced, which costs like $75 or so, and see, this is not any disaster because it was going to have to be replaced anyway. 3 summers all it makes it. But yeah, next year I'll be putting the one up in the summertime, and yeah, I'll be taking it down for the winter. It'll last, doing it like that, it'll last probably 5 or 6 years, taking it down in the wintertime. Plus I won't have to worry about any snow breaking it down and having to come out here in the middle of the night and scraping it off. Actually, in the last 2 years prior to this one, I had to scrape it, snow off of it zero times in 2 years. So yeah, okay, bye everybody.